And actually, Rogue was banned by Cabrix. Okay.
So Cabrix really respects the Rogue. You mentioned that his Mulligan's Rogue is... Oh my god, I remember now. So Mirrari is playing this super extra Rogue version with Alex Straza and Sprint. And Gara was saying backstage that this is the best deck in this tournament. I guess Cabrix did learn.
Oh, like the Teray
yeah,
Miracle.
Exactly.
Right.
I really like Teray Miracle. Like I was playing around with it a little bit. Like Sprint is like another Gadgetzan, man. It's crazy.
Right. It draws you the cards sometimes if you don't find the Gadgetzan.
Yeah, you never run out of gas with that deck.
It validates keeping prep in the opening hand too, in case you pick up Gadgetzan or preparation.
So unfortunately, we are not going to see that Miracle Rogue. What we are going to see is a Hunter versus Priest.
Yeah. Also, Mirrari comes in here not having dropped the series yet. He won first place in his group against some tough competition, and then he beat Strife Crow and Gara in order to get here. And the guy, Savitz is telling me how legit the guy is, and he said the same thing about the Fishu, who also came very close to qualifying for BlizzCon.
Oh my god, Mirrari has the Dark Onyx disease.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, thank God he's a top player.
Whew.
It really is a condition. Like, he needs to get that checked out ASAP.
Yeah. So, anyways, I mean, if we take a look at his hand, well, it's hard to see. It's hard to take a look at it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But he's got. He's got some very good cards. This is actually breaking the formatting of my brain right now, to be perfectly honest with you.
Okay.
Is there any merit in confusing the casters?
No.
The casters?
Us.
If he continues, we may need to tell him to stop.
Oh,
it's really
you
hard,
mean
it's
if
really
he's
hard
trying to disrupt us? Yeah.
That's a next level strategy. He confuses us so that if there's any possibility that the player can hear us.
All right.
It's not.
Let's see.
All right. He gets Web Spinner and Mad Scientist.
What?
I
mean, if he's running Undertakers, that'd be really nasty. But because he has Thought Steal and Silence, that heavily implies control. Which means,
you're much less likely to see Thought Steal in the Undertaker
now,
based.
On the flip side, if you got responses to those cards like Flare, for example, man.
Oh my god. But, basically, this matchup is super hard for a Hunter because you want to deal as much damage as possible and kill the Priest before he gets access to the cards like AoEs and Cabo Shadow Priest. But right now, Mirrari has everything. He has Okanai Soul Priest Circle combo. He's double Holy Nova.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty hard to kill him, isn't it?
It will be really hard. You just have to deal as much damage as possible and kill them before they stabilize.
It's starting to get to the turns where after, like on turn 6, your opponent will have the ability to Cabal Shadow Priest, so you need to be careful about how these minions
if he doesn't
played.
If he doesn't clear these like one of these minions at least, he's going to be in trouble. Like Holy Nova just kills everything.
It already does, regardless of how you do this.
Yeah. But I mean, if like let's say he doesn't kill this Mad Scientist, that could be really annoying because then you have like a minion that lives because you only need the 1 damage that you saw right there.
Captain's Parrot.
Well, he's getting some sick cards, huh? Wow.
You know what? This matchup is so bad that sometimes you just have to play around the cards.
Oh my god. If you're afraid of Cabal Shadow Priest before...
If he has Cabal Shadow Priest, that is it.
The music, by the way.
Dramatic music.
He's playing 200's marks, by the way.
Yeah, his only way to win this game is Hunter's Mark, the hero.
Yeah, just about. Well, that's a good way to set off Freezing Trap. Yeah, nothing really going Cabrix's way here.
I suppose you could silence my Exness. This is just nothing but a glorified Oasis Snapjaw.
To be honest, this game is...
I'd want to steal it.
A bit painful to watch.
Yeah, of course you want to steal it. Who wouldn't?
I don't know, someone dumb.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
Iron Logic. Really hard to counter.
I can't disagree with that one.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting that...
wait. Are you just waiting till turn 10 and just mind control the...
I mean, that might be a possibility, but... we'll see. Meanwhile, he's under significant pressure. Like, 7 damage on the board is no joke.
Yeah, it certainly is not. But, you know, he's still up here at 25. He still has some decent minions here on the board.
Oh, boy.
Well, I wouldn't say that Priest is dead.
It's a Huffer.
Wow. Things starting to turn around a little bit for Cabrix.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it is.
Do we know anything about this hunter list from Cabrix? Is it a standard one or more like Ro8 kind of list?
Interested that he's willing to... Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sure. I mean, Hunter's Marks are sitting dead in his hand anyways.
Yeah, you are right about that.
Well, you've seen one Holy Nova already, and also by clearing the minions, you're protecting your own board. And it's always better to have a board that can continue to deal damage.
Well, we do have that Akanai combo.
He could go like Holy Nova, Coin, Akanai, Circle.
Well, yeah, he also, has Shadow or Death to knock this off.
Yes, he does. But I wouldn't mind killing everything, because like if that's a kill command and stuff, you're getting really close to lethal, right?
Right.
But I guess he can leave one out here.
Yeah, I guess we're back to the Hunter's Mark phase plan.
He's okay with Akanai also trading with my X because he needs to heal.
Haunted Creeper, one of the cards you really don't want to see in this position. But you know what? He is grinding Priest a bit. And also,
as long as he's dealing a good 2 to 4 damage every single turn, he can still just draw into a way to kill here.
Oh look, he has 10 points of health. He
10 points.
It's crazy that after such a good start too, that this would happen.
10 points, but at the same time, until you're able to finish it out, Priest feels unkillable if you're just top decking.
Yeah. Could definitely be seeing a Holy Nova next turn too, depending. Oh,
that's not that great of a
yeah,
job.
no, that's actually really bad.
He wanted a kill command or
I don't know if I'd even play that.
Second Eagle Horn.
I suppose you could.
You do play it. You want to give yourself as much time as possible, and those are good targets to actually get a freezing.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like he doesn't want to though.
Oh, a nice draw.
Which I don't blame him too much. Like if you draw into a bow, that's going to be really important to finish.
This was a great draw.
Yeah, because he didn't have a taunt, but right now it's all about the kill commands.
Well, he does have this Hunter's Mark to help out with that. Oh, that's the worst draw.
That is 2 back-to-back awful draws, and now Hunter's Mark has to go down on the Sludge Belcher, doesn't it?
I think you just play everything here.
Yeah, I think you're probably right about that.
Do you think keeping that second Hunter's Mark will be an issue now?
Oh, wow, you don't play the freezing... Do you play the freezing trap?
That's interesting.
That's why I guess I would play the freezing trap one turn before. Oh man, this is so tough.
Yeah, you just play the Sludge for the same thing. In fact, Holy Nova now becomes like really strong now because you just clear and you have 2 4/5s.
Oh boy.
I don't see a way for Hunter to actually win this game.
No, from here it seems impossible. Like especially when you look at his hand, it doesn't matter what you draw. You can play a Savannah High Main. Oh, he's playing Unleash.
We've seen this scenario before, but he's not dead yet.
Yeah, like
He needs 1 point of damage to finish it.
Oh, well, apparently Mirrari, was he listening to a YouTube song?
I think
was he cruising that easily? Like, this game is not worth my attention?
Oh, that's it. Okay. Mirrari going to go ahead and take game number 1 here with that Priest deck. He started out so strong, and then it kind of went bad.
Well, to be honest, it's a very good matchup for the Priest, and if you have...
The Rogue will just kill him.
Well, he has a Mage, Druid, and Rogue, so I guess you just take the Rogue, and...
Yeah.
And he did.
Yeah, I think this is the deck that Cabrix is the best with. Like, his play was really quite stellar with it before.
Also, it's very important that he got a coin. Miracle Rogue really wants to have a coin.
Yeah, the extra card as well is nice to have.
Yeah.
Now, it can come to the point where this deck does draw blank. Especially with so many spell-heavy cards. Like, you know, you pick up your 2 Blade Flurries, your 2 Sinister Strikes, and a Preparation. There are ways for you just not to have anything to do after this Azure Drake and SI7.
Yeah, everyone's gotten those hands before where you're sitting there with like 2 Saps and a couple Preps, maybe a Shadow Step if you're playing that type of Miracle, and you're like, oh, huh. I guess there's literally nothing I can do.
Yeah,
well,
yeah, definitely.
A way to win this match, being a Priest, is just to rush the Rogue and also be able to use Okanai Soul Priest with Silk of Healing to counter the Gadget Sun. And right now it looks pretty awkward for the Rogue.
Huh.
He drew Van Cleef. I wonder if he was inspired by Savita's I mean, he's hovering over preparation.
Oh gosh,
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh,
like,
man, is he gonna
there's
all in?
2 to 3 answers for sure, right? Like everyone's playing a silence, and
Shadow or Death.
normally there's only like 1 in Death Rattle Priest, right?
But this is a control priest. He's got Holy Fire. He's
Oh
had
yeah,
silence.
yeah. Sorry,
Right.
This is
I was thinking
control
about that deck we just saw from the other match.
He's covering. Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
Just makes a 4/4. Seems fine.
that's really well played. A 4/4 on turn 3 against the Priest. Priest has problems dealing with 4/4s.
Yep.
That shows that the player is really experienced and playing around cards like Shadow or Death, exactly.
Yeah. He realizes there's a decent chance that's in the hand.
Oh,
Silence.
wow.
Good draw.
That's kind of unfortunate for Cabrix.
Yeah.
Well, there is a Backstab. Backstab is a pretty good card, especially if you have an SA7.
Yes, he's wondering if he wants to use it now, but I feel like it's a pretty good option. I mean, as much as you get the spell power from the Azure Drake, you deny the ability to draw cards next turn.
Is
You
there?
could coin the Azure into the backstab so he doesn't have to attack, but I don't know what that really... All that does is develops the Azure Drake.
I like it. I mean, he draws a card,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
his
suppose
hand
so.
is not the best, so I probably like it. He can also take damage here. It's not a problem to take damage against the Priest. Especially if you're developing
Oh,
a
okay.
board.
Oh, he's
That makes
giving more
sense.
health to the Priestess?
I think he doesn't care about that card too much. It's like 1 damage. It's got 8 health, sure, but
And before Inner Fire.
I don't think he needs to kill him.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like denying draws on a Priest personally because they're so dependent on having the right removal and cards that line up.
Yeah.
But I suppose he's okay with it. Now, he draws in second play for it. That's not helpful. I guess you could use the first one as just like a mini fan of knives in a way.
Oh, gets that gadgets on.
There's the gadgets, and this is important. And you know what? Do you attack the cleric, or do you just go face? I think
You go face, yeah. I think getting in this 4 damage right now is really important. Like, your board could get cleared at any time. Oh, he doesn't want the Van Cleef to just die, but I don't think that's a big issue.
Yeah, that doesn't
Like,
matter.
if he's spending his time, like, attacking that, then healing when you just got your gadgets on, you have actually a pretty good board. Like, you're going to get a lot of damage on, and Priest is not going to have a chance.
There is no circle of healing, so this hand got awkward for a Priest.
Yeah.
You're facing a
I
considerable
think he Holy Fire this Drake. Oh, wow. Okay, he wants to draw.
drink for the circle. Oh my god, he gets it.
Whoa.
It's good.
Oh, but oh man, imagine if this gadget thing gets concealed.
Yeah.
Do you wish you saved it?
Yeah, you do. But that is 7 damage. You really
Right.
don't want that happening.
No guarantee.
Yeah, but you can't play just gadgets on here. You need
No.
Wow, what a draw from Mirrari to get that exact one. I mean, the play looked like straightforward, just Holy Fire.
Does he attack the 1/4, play Blade Fury, and then... No, wait, he doesn't can't
that's
afford that.
not
Never
mine.
mind.
That's such an awkward turn.
Blade Flurry still at least eliminates the Hawk.
I think he's...
He
I think
can still-
Cabrix plays too fast, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. Like, we've seen him a couple
You're not
times,
the
I
first
think.
person to say that too. Savitz and Trump also recommended he played.
By the way, I think you do oh my god, do Sinister Strike and then SI7 the 3/1 and attack the 1/4.
Yeah. I'm curious why he didn't play the SI7 agent this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, he got Loatheb off the
That's insane.
Oh, that is so big.
That is a huge draw right there.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
That's the perfect counter.
That, I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
and now with
that
him
can
at
determine
13,
the game.
yeah, that can just be it.
And also, the Miracle Rogue is just losing here. He has 13 points of health, and there is a Holy Fire just waiting for
Oh
him.
boy. Yeah. I don't foresee him winning this one. Like, all you have to do is play that Loatheb on the right turn, and you should be able to take this game.
Yeah, that Lotheb is actually seeing this game. Like, without Lotheb, I would say, okay, he'll have a huge gadgets in turn, then after that, maybe he can draw into, like, Maligos shenanigans. You have a lot of spell damage.
Yeah.
Maligo shenanigans.
Melanigans.
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 Wow.
That's the new word, guys.
Yeah. That's what going off with Malagos is. It's
Artosis said it first.
Melanigans.
He's trying to get pressure on the board so Lotheb could seal it.
Yeah, it's a really good play.
But there are removal options.
Yeah, you can
clear
remove
board
this all
here.
with Blade Fury. Attack to face, Blade Fury, attacking with your 3/3 on the 4/5. He's doing a good job because just Lotheb being dropped is not nearly as scary as having these two out and dropping
Yeah,
Lotheb.
that's actually pretty well played.
Yeah.
Now he's got Lotheb.
And those Shadow or Depths are just dead cards for now.
Yeah, now he's got the 2 damage necessary from the hero power.
Oh, man.
Oh wow, is that it?
No.
No, it's not-
Lotheb
it's not yet.
denies Holy Fire. What's crazy is that that's his Lotheb that he copied. What if he drawn a second Lotheb? Like, he's got answers to this Miracle Rogue.
I'd say double Lotheb against a Miracle Rogue is pretty good.
I've seen
That's not
a
even
few
fair.
Priestless. A few Priestless I've seen that pull Lotheb out because they just admit that this is a hard matchup. And
Well, to be
But-
honest, I've seen Sixo playing triple Alexstrasza and triple Antonidas today.
that's
And
true.
still lost.
Well, you'd have to be playing against Mage to do something like that.
This is 10 points of damage coming from Priest,
Yeah.
but you don't pull the trigger yet.
Okay, well, Power Word Shield. Something as simple as Holy Smite.
Nope.
Yeah, I do trade, develop board, heal, position yourself to win the game next turn.
Oh, he didn't draw a card. Little quick play from Mirrari. Unless maybe he doesn't
Yeah,
want to draw
yeah.
a card, but
He of course would want. You know.
yeah.
Yeah. We
That's-
can't. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's
know
like
we're-
no reason not to draw a card there.
Mirrari told me that he does tend to feel nervous a little bit. And
Yeah.
this is the first time on the mainstream, so.
Certainly.
Also, I'm sure he feels really good at this point
Right.
of this board.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Malagos.
Can he change things? He already used
Can he
both
live
Blade
till
Flurries.
next turn?
We've
He
already
can,
seen
but there's a gadget stand out.
double Blade Flurry. We've seen double Blade Flurry already, right?
Ooh, do you Sinister Strike here?
I mean, there was a scenario where Cabrix did
You
run
do.
out of. No,
Prep, man.
What is
yeah,
he?
you have as much as you want to save prep for the Malagos.
You dig right now.
You need to dig.
Oh boy.
Do you
You
No,
play
no,
the
no, no,
Earthen
you
Ring
play the fan,
first,
come on.
or okay, he's not going to play the Earthen Ring then, because this is 10 damage that he sees, so he needs to do something.
You can actually play the Earthen Ring first and then conceal.
In fact, he dies unless he.
No, he dies either way.
Yeah, he dies either way, doesn't
Unless he can remove this without taking damage.
he? Wait,
he-
does he have one more?
He needed a
Okay, he's dead.
he needed eviscerate.
Yeah, this is it. He's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, he's gonna stop his draws here, but that's gonna be exact damage.
Well, I'd say it was well played because at some point you have to assume that there is no Holy Fire. And without
Yeah.
Holy Fire, he could actually have a chance. But this is
Wow. That makes it pretty rough. You don't want to start 0-2 against Priest here. This is.
Will it be the Druid?
it. And fuck it is a Druid.
Yep.
Tossing away Shade. Is it like that desperate to get? No, he kept it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, is that desperate to get Wild Growth?
Combo Shade. All right.
Well,
So you just kill Sludge Belchers and kill him on turn 9.
Yeah, basically you just play the Shade. You wait for like.
Wait for the combo.
You can also wait for like 25 turns and
Don't.
then just win.
Yeah, that's true. Don't develop your board too much in the early game, or he might circle that thing out.
that is true.
Shade is really interesting. If you develop Shade really early, you can actually outgrow the removal cards.
Yeah.
And then it just
Yeah.
stays.
It's a really cool card like that. It's actually one of the most interesting cards in Noxramas, if you ask me. A lot of them are like obviously very good cards, but I think that this one's very interesting in the way that you can play it, in the different ways that you can play it against different decks. Like it has completely different uses.
But he can kill it with the coin here,
Yeah.
which is the good move, of course.
Well, it doesn't deny that the design of the card is actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Wild Growth.
I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
and you
Wrath.
Wrath?
Yeah, I would say you definitely wrath that.
It's getting awkward because next turn he will have 6 mana and a 5-drop. And then after that he will be top decking.
Yeah, pretty much. Like he could have wrath cycled and used hero power there.
He might get some alternative. Well, I was hoping for like something such as Cairn, which would have been great.
Do you swipe and kill it with a hero power?
I don't think so.
Swipe it here,
Because
but for
this
what
is
purpose?
only a 3/5 against the
Right.
Spectral Knight. So, you know, you could. He's not going to attack into it, obviously.
Well, there is a Circle of Healing to combine with that Arcanized Soul Priest that he's holding in his hand, which is nice. Now, this Arcanized Soul Priest on board can be used more liberally because you have that clear in hand.
What's your plan being a druid? Do you want to draw more cards, or do you want to clear the Sludge Belcher now with Sign as a hero power?
I think you'd want to draw Ancient of Lore cards, don't you?
Normally, with the Auchenai out and a Sludge Belcher out, he could clear the board with like Circle plus attacking in, but I think that's still good for Druid. So
Right now he will be open to that Circle of Healing.
But either way, your Spectral Knight will be challenged and die. So why are you trying to protect it so much?
Why are you trying to
Just
fight for
put the
board?
5/5 body, Bay at the removal, draw more cards. I'm really surprised by this play.
yeah.
Like
Well,
you're,
look at it. He's rethinking everything. Like he actually plays too fast. He just like gets an idea in his head and does it.
Oh, you know what? I like it. Because now you deny the
Killing
easy removal possibility.
but that's not the priest's concern. The easy removal is killing Sludge Belcher into Spectral Knight.
Yeah, the Sludge Belcher can kill that and now heal up as well.
Is he
Oh, look at
setting?
this. In fact, he's going to circle it. Like, kill that and then circle. It's so crazy.
Oh wow.
Like, now Mirrari is way ahead here.
Yeah.
And, again, like, I think that Cabrix is actually really good at the Miracle Rogue, but some of these other decks, I feel like there's a few play mistakes going on. Like, a few questionable plays.
Because now the Ancient of Lore, if it goes, it draws you cards, but if it goes down, you lost everything on board, and Priest can now start pushing against you.
And on the other hand, Druid doesn't have that many comeback mechanisms. If you're backpedaling as a Druid, you're in trouble.
This is one of their comeback mechanisms, and it's going to get you farther behind on board.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have a Shadow Word Death, which is fortunate, but you still can use. I guess you can use Auchenai to snipe.
Auchenai's hero power,
Yeah.
I like it. Like Druid spends so many resources to deal with your
that's
Auchenai,
fantastic.
with your first Auchenai, and you just ensure that your hero power is really useful in this matchup.
I would say in this game, you definitely don't need Auchenai anymore. Like, Auchenai has already done its job. You've already dominated the board so much in this early game.
Oh, he's just pushing.
Just overextending here.
Well, I don't think his opponent's playing Poison Seed, so...
Karen is another blank. Combo, like combo.
You might have to combo. Like, but hold on, how much damage does he have here? If he combos, that's 7 plus 14, 21. No, you can't do that yet.
Like even trading with a combo is awkward.
Yeah, it is. All these healths are just barely off.
You won't be able to kill everything.
Yeah.
You can leave the like Slash Belcher on board, but you might be forced to actually combo. And you were still taking 3 points of damage from attacking into Pyromancer.
Yeah, but there's 2 5-healthers, so I don't think that you combo here.
Well, if you combo, you attack with Ancient of Lore into the 4/7, you kill it.
Yeah.
You attack with your hero into the 3/2, you kill it.
Yeah.
And then you attack
2
with...
of them into the 4/5.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's like, you leave yourself with an empty board, you used your combo, and he still has a minion out. Well, I guess you have a good amount of cards in hand.
I mean, you will have 3 tokens, so you can actually kill the 3/2 with one of the tokens and attack face for 2, and not take damage there.
I don't mind playing Druid the Claw and swiping to remove 3 minions. The problem with that is you're very weak to just get pushed over once again, and then your board is just equally weak. Like,
interesting.
4 damage into 3/2.
yeah, it's the concept's quite the same. Whether you swipe the Pyromancer or you swipe the thing, but
This is going to be a value Holy Nova.
That was definitely
Right.
a better play.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Holy Nova is going
if
to
he
be
picks up like
devastating.
Northshire Cleric, that would be pretty nice.
Yeah, it would.
The second Sludge Belcher.
Like, Injured Blade Master is your primary way of fighting it back against the nice heavy minions of Druid, because its health is so high and Druid has difficulty dealing with these high health creatures. And now it's... Oh, never mind. I thought it was Mind Control mana, but he'd use Wild Growth.
It's 1 turn off of Mind Control.
Wow.
He gets
Sludge
a
Belcher,
Loft
man.
again.
Mirrari and Lotheb sitting in a tree.
What are they doing in that tree?
This is the black...
Could you spell it for me? What are you doing in that tree with?
Oh, Kissing.
Ooh. What comes first?
Love.
And then?
Marriage.
And then what?
And then you can't play spells for the next turn.
All right, well, that's
Black
a
Knight
very
voting.
nice Black Knight. Looks like Cabrix are really fighting back here.
This game is really interesting because Priest doesn't have that many damage in spells. He was able to deal a lot of damage,
Yeah.
but right now it's like Druid is comfortable on 14 points of life. And with the combo, we are staring at a possible lethal next turn.
Yeah, that's true. I think the mind control makes sense here, and he'll take out the 2-1.
Yep, so the most he can do is 20, barring Innervate Savage Roar, but he needs those 4 combos specifically.
Yeah.
And that is the biggest creature in Druid's deck.
Oh, that's actually interesting. You can swipe the 4/5.
You could swipe the Cenarius and get rid of it too, but
If you swipe the 4/5 and have 4/4 and a 4/5 on board, you can position yourself to win next turn with the combo. Because Druid will take 2 points of damage. This will be 22. Not really.
what do you think about Lotheb swipe the Cenarius and attack with your Black Knight into the 4/4? It'll then be a 4/4 because of the 1 damage off snipe.
I'm not sure
guess we can do
you've seen Mind Control already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you attack, so you basically position yourself to win next turn. And but there is Lotheb, so the combo
Right.
won't work.
Yep. Will he play it this turn? I would imagine so.
I guess you have to trade. You want to play Lotheb for sure.
Yeah.
There's like the chance that the combo is there is just.
It's pretty high at this point. We're getting pretty deep in that deck.
Well, you first heal, I suppose. It is cheaper to Wrath and draw a card, but
Or if you play Lotheb, you're safe. So you know your opponent won't kill you with a combo, and they probably won't play taunts. So I don't see how they can win. Like if they play Savage Roar, that's 14 points of damage. So whatever happens, you should not die. If you assume there are no taunts, you can actually go all in.
Wow.
wow. Many minions as possible.
Wow, all right.
That is a powerful move from Mirrari.
That's very well played. That's
Yeah.
counting all the possible scenarios. Scenarios.
Cenariuses? There's only
Oh,
one
wow.
possible.
That was an unintentional Nimsh joke made by
Oh
Nimsh.
my god, what happened just there?
It's now bleeding into your subconscious.
How many scenarios have you seen already?
Not as many as Thought Stolen Lotheb. I mean, Cabrix is like, this guy gets Lotheb every single time. Savage Roar.
This is so rough. I just like, how do you stop this from killing you?
I think use Savage Roar to clear, perhaps? Because then you Savage Roar and Hero Power, you kill everything except the Auchenai.
Yeah, and that's only 5, and then you took 1 also. But look, Priest has 2 cards in his hand. Like, you might live. I think that's probably what you have to do.
This
Yeah.
might be your best bet, though.
Yeah.
Your hand is also pretty good.
I wouldn't be opposed to killing off the Auchenai.
Yeah,
It's the
you
same
can
amount of
kill the
damage,
Auchenai.
but you
Yeah.
definitely kill off the scenarios.
But why not kill the Lotheb?
He's the betrayer.
Yeah. I do like it. Yeah, and of course you keep your spell power guy alive. Whoa. You want to keep the spell power alive. What? Is there any reason in the known universe for that?
Oh,
If you're attacking
I guess
face, there is.
oh, and he's also letting the...
Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, that makes more sense then.
I would actually kill the 1/3. I would like to deny the draw.
If he wasn't killing the 1/3, then you got to keep the guy that has the extra health over the Azure.
Oh, well, Mirrari goes for another Thought Steal, and he gets Spectre Knight this time.
And an Innervate. As much as Priest would like to have Innervate, I don't think that's going to help.
Wrath for 3, and Spectre Knight, he is 1 damage away from the combination.
Okay, he needs Deathwing now.
Oh, that's cute. Heal yourself with Innervate. Just in the off chance that he had the combo plus Innervate to hit the 15 point of damage. I like that. It's a very safe play.
Yeah, that was really good.
Is there any way to do anything here?
Okay, yes, there is. You throw these 2/2s into Lotheb. You Wrath the 1/3, and you Hero Power into Priest face.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
But
then-
you do Wrath first.
Well,
No, you have to Wrath for 3.
Oh, you're right. A Hero Power face.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bam. Easy peasy. 1 life. Coming back.
Then you need an Alexstrasza next turn.
I mean, Priest has hard time doing 1 damage unless they draw a direct damage
Holy
spell.
smites.
You better not play anything that has 3 attack or less. Either.
I hope it's Lotheb. Oh.
Oh boy. He needs to draw like Savage Roar to clear this. Wait, that doesn't even clear it, does it? No. Wow. This is pretty bad, guys.
This is
And
devastating.
that is that.
0-3 for Cabrix.
That's not the end yet, but a Priest seems to be a formidable deck.
3-0 with Priest so far. Pretty awesome. But I think Cabrix is definitely having a few misplays here and there. Like that turn where you should have played that this guy's good at Priest.
Here we go, game 4. Can Cabrix turn it around? It would be a legendary comeback with Freeze
my
Mage.
God, what? Look at the Priest hand.
I didn't see it.
I just can't believe it. It's Ceratosis hand.
Wow.
Oh,
That's a good hand.
this is even better than Ceratosis hand.
Where's his Northshire?
It's
Right
coming.
here.
It's coming. It's coming. Oh, okay.
I think something. It's a mistake.
Yeah, misplay by Mirrari. He didn't draw North Share.
A glitch in the Matrix.
You know what would be awesome is to be super greedy, coin this out, and don't use your circle.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, come on.
Don't
You
use
don't
it,
have
be greedy.
No.
No, it would just die. You want to use it.
Yeah, you don't want it to get challenged. and then-
Oh, yeah,
so.
never mind. I'm like, oh, yeah, there's a hero power down here that does damage.
It's pretty good. But yeah, it's like a polymorph would be pretty nice.
Yeah, the Gnome Freeze Mage really runs Polymorph, do they?
Yeah, they don't.
I actually like 1 polymorph in Freeze Mage. Like, how are you going to deal with Rags?
Right, but that's assuming people are expecting Freeze Mage in the meta. Now, next tournament, if this trend continues with Freeze Mage, I could see it. Maybe
Yeah,
instead
sure.
of 2 cones of cold, you have 1 Polymorph,
Yeah,
1
I think
cone.
1-1 is pretty
But
fair.
in
then-
this scenario, I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't happen that often, but something like this as well, this is going to be a pain to deal with. You have to do a whole hell of a lot of damage to kill that guy.
And this is exactly what Priest
Yeah.
wants.
That's good.
You want to deal as much damage as possible. Doom Serious, pretty nice draw.
I think you Frostbolt this too.
Do you?
Because you
What
don't
would he have that could do 3 on turn 4? Like, even Shadow Madness would not kill this.
Yeah, like he has to have a silence, so it doesn't even
just
matter.
Pyromancer stuff, though. I don't know.
Pyromancer would need 3 points.
Right, just play a spell and then do some other stuff.
By the way, Mad Scientist.
Oh, okay, yeah. The Pyro would have definitely
That's
But
nice block. Mad Scientist is so strong in Mage. I mean, overall it's a very strong card, but in Mage it's especially strong because all the secrets are great. Free mana, super powerful.
Right.
You're getting it for free with just that 2/2 minion.
You know what? He saw Shadow Word Pain. So when you see Shadow Word Pain and you like Frostbolt to try to secure it, that doesn't actually do much. So I think he was dropping the Doomsayer
Oh, yeah.
to make a read on the hand.
Yeah. Well, even if he Shadow Word Pains it, you're like, well, you know, I had to try. It's just so
Sure.
cheap and effective to do that.
No, exactly. And you catch the Priest in a situation where they can't deal with it and they lose the board.
Is this time for Coleman Cold? I don't think it is.
Oh, what else are you going to do this turn?
Play the Ice Barrier.
No, you play the Mad Scientist, don't you?
Or I think, yeah, that would be fine too.
Yeah.
I'm confused about the Cone of Cold. Like, this is what we saw Cabrix do before. He was freezing on turns where he wasn't going to take a lot of damage, and then later on he didn't have freezes on turns where
I think
he was going to take a lot.
Maybe he was playing around this Cabal Shadow Priest turn.
Look, a kind of cold here would be really nice.
Yeah. But then he loses Mad Scientist. I think you'd rather give up a 1/1 Acolyte than...
Well, you can always heal the Acolyte.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like he wants to freeze again.
Why do you freeze? That's 9 point of damage. You can.
Actually, because he drew Ice Barrier, Mad Scientist, I guess...
Right now, Mad Scientist is kind of dead.
Well, no, he still can draw a second Ice block,
So
but
I
for
mean,
now.
So you keep it.
Yeah, he can be like an emergency
Exactly.
him plus Frostbolt him if you really need.
So,
The force in play.
As I
Generally
said,
lose those games, but, you know.
you can always hope your opponent hits himself with Frostbolt.
Yeah, that sometimes works.
How do you clear this board even being a mage?
Flame Strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have a flame strike now.
Well, then you don't clear it. You can start with a Blizzard.
I think you develop Foulness, or does it even matter?
the 3 damage.
It might matter, like
because he can heal back up to 5, which would stop a Flame Strike, but he doesn't have Flame Strike either.
yeah, like commonly after an Alexstrasza turn, they can heal up to 7, and so like, having Thanos could be really important sometimes.
So he specifically didn't want 3 damage on these guys. Maybe he doesn't want Northshire Circle or something. Like, why? Or maybe Holy Nova is scary.
Guys, I
brutal.
think this is over. I mean,
No, it's
tough.
still not. You
I
can't
know,
say
I
that.
know it's not over, but it looks pretty good for Priest. Or
that's,
maybe actually not. Wait.
Look, he's got an Ice Block up. He's got another Ice Barrier in hand. Yeah, this is a scary board. Do you
he's
steal
got-
this Alexstrasza, by the way? I think you do.
Is he able to pop the block this turn?
Or
Yeah, you Holy Fire, right?
Wait, yeah.
To restore health and heal yourself back
That's
up.
40.
yeah, you have to Holy Fire.
In fact, yeah, you want a Holy Fire because you want to maximize your heals.
Holy Fire plus heal yourself. You have to heal yourself every turn now.
Right. You can justify Holy Nova and healing your creatures.
You want to Holy Fire this turn. And,
Yeah.
But either one, it's still, you need to just get heals done now.
Yeah.
This is where Thanos actually does become somewhat relevant, because if you had the damage, you would have been able to potentially draw
That's right.
into the damage you would need to win. Wow, he's got, what?
Oh boy.
He's got 12 damage right
How
now?
much damage is this?
It's not that much, really.
It's not enough.
Uh-oh. Holy Nova could deck him. You Blizzard this? Oh my god.
That's true.
It's like
That is also quite funny.
it's like 5 cards to draw in a. It's gonna be an 8-card hand. Yeah, you can't Holy Nova.
This really stinks. This is why I think saving Frost Nova is more versatile than Blizzard.
Yeah.
And he had
of
an
this reason.
opportunity to actually cast Blizzard
think
before.
that some of those early freezes, like I think you need to take those early,
Right.
like an attack for 4.
Yep.
I feel like preventing that with an entire card that costs 4 mana, that can prevent like 12 damage easily against Mage,
Yeah.
is not the play.
By the way, the priestess life is going up with every turn,
Yeah.
and you're not getting that much burst.
Oh, you can kill off your Northshire with Thoughtsteal and then Holy Nova.
Thought Steal?
Yeah,
you play
Pyromancer,
Pyromancer,
Thoughtsteal.
Thoughtsteal, and then Holy Nova, so that way you avoid the draws, you still keep your board, and you heal.
Yeah, that's really good. And that puts everything outside of the range of. Oh wait, no, it doesn't, because of Pyro.
Do you really feel threatened here?
The Pyro will get them back in the range, or the 2 dudes that are 4/3 right now.
Oh, this is cute.
Icelands. That's nice.
Wow.
Well played.
That was a pimp play. Normally, Ice Lance is somewhat useless against Freeze Mage when you thought steal it, but that was a creative play.
Indeed, it was.
Okay, so for now it's not enough damage.
It's going to continue to be that way, especially since he doesn't have spells to go
gonna
with
proc him.
Antonidas.
He's going for a freeze, but
Bad.
not enough mana.
Yeah, that is pretty bad. How much damage is on the opposite end?
Enough to.
There's
Proc it.
24
He procs it
damage.
for sure.
There's 24 damage alone in minions.
You know what will be the saddest play ever? Fireball into Alexstrasza.
That wouldn't be the saddest play ever, but
I've
it'd
seen
be
some pretty sad plays.
It'd be. Oh, well timed. And I think that's
yeah,
it.
that's
Cabrix concedes.
Wow.
Mirrari decisively 4-0s his opponent.
Oh my god, would you imagine?